Drop of Blood Part 1. The House That Wasn't Empty. My family and I have always been skeptics. Ghosts. Paranormal? We never believed in that stuff. Until that day. I was heading downstairs when I found my brother in the kitchen. Grabbing a glass of water, I casually asked him if he believed in ghosts. He shook his head but then told me a story. Something strange he couldn't explain. When he finished, I asked him a question I'd been saving for years. Did you ever try to scare me when I came home from school? He replied, all I ever did was shoot a Nerf gun at you while you were on the computer. I froze. That wasn't what happened to me. The real story was far darker. It happened when I was in 7th grade. My brother was supposed to be out, my parents working late, leaving me home alone. I'd just come back from school, gone to my room, set my bed, and put in earbuds to watch YouTube. I've always been a quiet kid when alone, convinced that silence kept me safe, that if there really was someone else in the house, they wouldn't find me. That fear was about to become real. I paused my video and went to the bathroom. Our house's layout was odd. From the bathroom door, left led to my brother's room at the end of a short hallway. Right led to the stairway down to the main entrance. We had an alarm that announced any door opening. Just as I was about to flush, I heard a loud thud from my brother's room. Thinking he'd come home early, I flushed, washed my hands, and listened. Silence. But the air felt wrong, as if someone was listening. My stomach twisted with dread. I locked the bathroom door. Then came the sound, a low, deep muttering from my brother's room. Not his voice. Not my father's. It was a voice like gravel sliding against steel, whispering in a language I couldn't understand. And then the pounding started. Slow. Heavy. Getting closer. It reached the bathroom door and stopped dead. I backed toward the small window, hands trembling, covering my mouth, so I wouldn't make a sound. Footsteps retreated toward the stairs. A crash echoed from the stairwell's platform, then again at the bottom. The alarm chimed. The front door had opened, but before I could even breathe, I heard a vicious jab 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 at the small laundry chute near the floor. Something was stabbing upward, trying to break it open. I watched the thin metal door vibrate under each hit, praying it wouldn't burst. And then silence. I hid for what felt like hours, before creeping to my room to call my parents. No answer. I sat by my unlocked bedroom door, hand gripping the handle, waiting. When my parents got home, they didn't believe me. My brother didn't either, until I told him every detail. His face went pale. He admitted he'd often heard strange noises coming from the attic above his room. To this day, neither of us knows who, or what, was in that house. Drop of Blood Part 2. The Man in the Bronx. My name's Alyssa. I was 16, living with my mom in a cramped Bronx apartment. Sketchy characters lurked everywhere. Our apartment was second to last in the hallway. The final door belonged to a man we never knew by name. He was always there, sitting on his windowsill, watching me. He had gray hair, almost gone, and a face like stone. One day, he started saying hi. Then he began using my name. I never told him my name. One night, my mom worked a late shift, leaving me home alone. As I unlocked the door, he asked, "Is your mom working tonight?" I stupidly nodded yes. He nodded back, slow, expressionless. Inside, I tried to shake the unease. Did some laundry, took a shower. While showering, I heard a strange, low grumbling. It came from my bedroom. I wrapped a towel around myself, checked the room, empty. But on the wall separating our apartments was a tiny hole. Kneeling down, I peered inside. An eye stared back at me. I fell backward, heart pounding. That's when I realized the noise in the bathroom had been from another hole. He drilled multiple holes to watch me. I called my mom. As we spoke, knocks rattled the apartment door. His voice barked, "Open the door right now." My mom told me to call the cops. Within 5 minutes, officers were at my door. My mom came home soon after. She pressed charges, stalking, invasion of privacy. He was evicted. The holes were patched. But the image of that eye, it never left me. Drop of Blood Part 3. The Thing in the Woods. I'll never forget the time my friend Hal invited me camping. He was an Eagle Scout, obsessed with the real wilderness. His girlfriend Maya came too. Hal drove us deep off some dead-end road, far from any campsite. No lights, no people, just endless trees. We pitched our tents, built a fire, and drank by the flames. Maya went to bed first. Hal and I stayed up a bit longer, swapping stories. Then Hal shushed me. Footsteps circled beyond the glow of the fire. Slow, heavy. At first he said it was a deer. But the sound grew louder, stranger. A clicking, growling noise unlike any animal. He motioned for me to get in my tent. I did. The glow of the fire cast eerie shapes on the walls. Then a shadow passed by, tall, hunched, walking on two legs. Not human, not animal. It moved toward Hal and Maya's tent. Moments later, Maya screamed like she was being murdered. Hal shouted, "Run!" We bolted into the pitch-black forest. No flashlights, just terror. Something followed, its footsteps thunderous behind me. By some miracle, Hal led us to the car. He floored it down the dirt road, but we hit a dead end. He tried to turn the truck around as I scanned the woods, expecting to see it at any second. Finally, he spun the truck and sped off, leaving everything behind: tents, food, hundreds of dollars of gear. Maya swears something was pushing against their tent, trying to rip it open. Hal still says he's never seen or heard anything like it. And me? I know it wasn't a person. It was too big, too wrong. Everyone has one truly unexplainable horror in their life. This was ours.